Which of the following animals is most strongly associated with the ocean habitat? Whale is the best answer because it is commonly found in the ocean. This habitat is characterized by saltwater ecosystem, and whale has adaptations that help it survive there. Matching animals to habitats is important because environment strongly shapes feeding, movement, and survival strategies. What type of diet is most typical for a shark? The correct answer is carnivore. A shark is typically described as a carnivore based on what it usually eats. In nature, this dietary pattern fits its body design and behavior. In this case, its cartilaginous skeleton supports the way it obtains or processes food. Knowing diet types helps explain food, webs, and ecosystem balance. Which animal is best known as the largest living lizard? Komodo dragon is correct because it is the animal most widely recognized for being the largest living lizard. This fact is commonly taught in zoology and general science. These record holder facts are useful because they highlight standout anatomical or behavioral adaptations among species. Which animal is especially known for displaying behavior linked to its keen eyesight? Eagle is correct because this behavior is strongly associated with that species. Behavioral adaptations help animals feed, avoid danger, and reproduce successfully. In the case of the eagle, this behavior is a major part of how it survives in mountains and open lands. Which body feature is most closely associated with the ostrich? Strong legs is correct because it is a characteristic feature of the ostrich. This body structure is not just recognizable, it also serves a functional role in survival. For example, it may help with feeding, movement, defense, temperature regulation, or communication. Which conservation problem is best described as this? Harmful waste damages ecosystems. Pollution is the correct answer because the description matches that conservation threat exactly. This issue can reduce population size, disrupt breeding, and damage ecosystems. Understanding conservation vocabulary is essential when discussing endangered species and habitat protection. Which animal best fits this statement? It is more strongly associated with land habitats. Peacock is correct because it better matches the statement than the other options. Comparison questions test whether you can connect animals to their core ecological contexts. Here, the key is recognizing the species most strongly linked to that environment or lifestyle. Which animal is best known for this life cycle fact? It comes ashore to lay eggs, even though it spends most of its life at sea. Sea turtle is correct because that life cycle detail is a defining biological fact about the species. This relates to the concept of nesting, which is important in zoology because it shows how development and reproduction vary across animals. Life cycle knowledge also helps explain survival strategies at different stages of life. Which animal class does the frog belong to? The frog belongs to the amphibian class. This is correct because it shows defining amphibian traits. For example, the frog is associated with moist skin, and it is widely known as undergoes metamorphosis. Understanding classification helps identify shared body structures, life processes, and evolutionary relationships. Which of the following animals is most strongly associated with the desert habitat? Camel is the best answer because it is commonly found in the desert. This habitat is characterized by scarce water, and camel has adaptations that help it survive there. Matching animals to habitats is important because environment strongly shapes feeding, movement, and survival strategies.